morning. So today is a filming day and then I have an extra beauty meeting later, like a little staff meeting. So I really do need to get started, but I'm a bit tired, so I thought this is gonna make no sense. I thought I'd make like a iced coffee. Did I tell you guys yesterday? I'm sure I did, about how I had black coffee from Z, like that Wild Bean Cafe, and it made me feel so sore in my stomach. Like, it's such a weird feeling. Like, it doesn't feel like being intolerant to anything, it doesn't trigger anything. It literally, sorry if this is TMI, but it literally just fills up my stomach with gas. I go from looking like, you know, like myself, to looking 4 or 5 months pregnant in a few minutes, and if I move from any position, I literally feel like someone is stabbing me in the stomach. It's so sore. But every time I've had coffee at home, I've never had that. So I'm actually going to try making it and see if it's different. It's really weird. I don't know if you guys have experienced this. I've got my little black eye mask. I'll tell you a discount code in a second. I did a sponsorship for them recently. If you want to try them, I love them. Anyway, I've been eliminating a lot of foods. Well, not eliminating, but just taking note, and yes, eliminating, but like figuring out what foods I've been eating lately that hurt. So the coffee that I had out definitely screwed me up. I also figured out that it's like if I have too much cheese or too much milk or anything like that, so like kind of like lactose, but I can have like a small amount of cheese and be completely fine. But I mean, I'm a cheese binger. Like, when I have cheese, I don't just stop at like one slice. Like, I'm sorry, I love cheese. I haven't really had cheese that much lately, and if I do, it's just like a small amount. Like, even pizza amount usually makes me sick, so it sucks. Super spicy food really irritates me, even though I love spicy food. Like, it's so sore. What else? Some types of alcohol too. So I can drink like vodka, lime and soda and I'm fine. I can have, what's the other one? I can have red wine and I'm fine. But as soon as or even like mojitos and stuff, like I'm fine with all that kind of stuff. But as soon as I have white sparkling wine, like champagne or like Moscato or sweet wine or anything like that, I feel so sick. Or like cider, like Recorderly and stuff, like I got so bloated off that. It was so weird. So yeah, I'm trying to like just take note. Every time I eat something, I just take note, because I'm just trying to figure out what it is, you know what I mean? And I do want to still get some testing done at a naturopath, and obviously I still need to talk to my doctor about it. It's just, you know, I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I definitely think it's related to my eating, because it's not a feeling I have all the time. And yesterday I know it was the coffee because I hadn't eaten yet, which I know is bad. By the time I was really sore, it was like, what, 2 p.m. or something. And I like wanted to eat lunch, but it was just too painful from the coffee. The reason I didn't eat any breakfast or lunch, we went to Wellington for my braces, like I showed you, and the traffic literally took like an hour and a half longer than normal. It was really strange, and we had to be somewhere for 9:15, and we left early, so we would get there early, like well before 9:15, because we had to drop off our car to get a warrant of service. Wait, warrant of fitness? Warrant of service. Warrant of fitness. And we were so late. We were like almost an hour late for that. It was messed up. So we were in a mad rush. I had my dentist appointment at 10, which we were also late to. But luckily we rang them up and just let them know. And apparently there was like 2 crashes on the motorway, and then we were going through the Wellington tunnel, like when you stay on the motorway and you just keep going and going and you just like carry on until you pop out in the town. We were driving behind this car and he just like lost control. Well, we were like buffered by one other car, so I couldn't really see what happened, but I think he either like lost control and like slammed into the guy in front of him, or maybe the guy in front of him like went on the brakes or something, and he just slammed into him and then slammed into the pole into the middle of the road, and he just sat there, which obviously he was probably either hurt or in shock or something. But then he drove off and they pulled over off the motorway to obviously sort out the insurance situation. But honestly, it was just hectic. We were just like, oh my gosh, and we almost crashed. Like, the car in front of us almost crashed into him, and then we of course almost crashed into him, because everyone was just going at a steady speed, and then all of a sudden it was just like halted. It was like bad, and it was just not good. So yeah, the traffic was not good. Went to my dentist appointment, got all that done, and then we got a call because the car was done real quick, so we rushed back to get the car, and then we went back home and I was in too much pain to eat. It was so messed up. Yesterday was full on, that's why I didn't really vlog much in Wellington. So yeah, anyways, doing these face masks. Hold on, I'll show you them. I actually like put them in the fridge. I don't know if that's weird. These little things. Black eye masks with hyaluronic acid, which is really good for like keeping moisture in your skin. What does it say? Depuff, detox, get back to your shiny, gorgeous self. Oh my god, I've got like the shakes right now. I don't know why. How to, black.co for details. That's the website, I suppose. I'm just going to check my email because from my sponsorship there is a code you can use if you want to try them. Shannon15 in capitals. I'll type it down below and put the link down below for 15% off these. And I really do like them. I just find them so cooling. They really wake me up in the morning, which I am so tired right now. Hence the reason I'm going to make a coffee in a second. But they feel so good and they really make my under eye area glow when I take them off. I'll show you in a moment. Like, just get them on for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, just whatever you can be bothered with. And you can put them on like during your makeup. So you could do like your eye makeup while you've got these on. So you can just like pop them into your morning routine. Time for coffee. And we'll see if it makes me sick from home. Because last time it didn't. So don't know what the difference is. Is it different coffee beans? Like maybe they have different acidity in them. I don't know. I'm growing new succulents. They're actually growing. I don't even know what it is. I just put them in there. This bad boy's huge. This one looks a little bit sad. Oh, also, the new Next magazine with Jennifer Aniston on the front. Where am I? I'm in it if you want to go read it. These are some old photos from a different photo shoot I did. Here are some new photos. I swear like I don't even look like myself in these photos. Like it's really weird. It's just because of the way they styled me and everything. But I still like the photos. It's just different. I look really tall in that photo and I'm really not. So it's got heaps of stuff about my life and some stuff I probably haven't told you guys about maybe. And there's lots of pages to read. So I stir some coffee. I've got a teaspoon in here. Ooh. And then I just mix it with water. Just like that. And people say like you need to do it with hot water because otherwise it doesn't dissolve. I just use cold water and it does for me. So you can use hot if you want, but I don't find it to be an issue. And then I take cubed ice. This is why I have a huge glass. And fill it up. That I have to do. And then water. Fill it up to almost the very top. I usually use some soy milk, but I don't know if I have any. So let's see what else we have. Maybe a little more. Like I literally put in the tiniest amount of milk because that's just how I like it. Almond milk it is. Ooh, I'm so croaky. Just like that. And that's how I do it. I need to seriously start filming soon because I'm going to run out of time. It's almost 8:45. So much better with soy milk though. I prefer the flavour of almond milk and like cereal, but I don't really have cereal anymore. And then I prefer soy milk in drinks, like hot drinks and just, you know, anything like that. I like almond milk in smoothies and soy milk in smoothies. It doesn't really matter. I like soy milk if I'm doing like mashed potato or something, which I don't do often either. I've got different uses for my different milks, guys. So yeah, time to start filming. I think I might just film in my robe for now and get changed later. Feeling quite glam right now. Even though it's not a very glam robe, but whatever. This is my, oh hello, close up. This is my Grand Mercure robe. It's got my name on the back, look. Oh, they feel so funny when you take them off. They're like little jelly. I don't know if you can see now, but my under eye area looks a lot more hydrated and just glowy just here. I like it. Just feels good. Like it feels a little bit pampering, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna film I think a gemstone series look today. I'll keep you updated. Also, I think my Botox is starting to wear off because I'm starting to get a little bit stiff again. So I filmed this look and I'm obsessed with it, to be honest. The eye makeup, the lighting's so bad through this vlog camera right now. My eyelash is falling off though, so I need to fix that in a second. I'm just gonna go put my footage through to my editor so he can help me edit that so that I can film another video now because I want to do a lip swatch video. I think I'm gonna start with the Fenty lipsticks, and then after I do the Fenty ones, why does this lighting make me look like my foundation does not match whatsoever? It is a little bit too yellow for me though because I've got a tan, and when I tan I go more like olivey pinky sometimes. I don't know, it's weird. Rather than like my fake tan color. So yeah, I'm gonna send that to him, and I think I'll do the Sephora lip swatch video after that, because I'm gonna do a Sephora lip swatch video too. I'm sorry, but is this not one of the worst things ever? It's never gonna focus on my finger. Don't mind if you see my nipple covers, they're like bright orange. I just put them on in case like my editor, he's not doing my vlogs or anything, he does some of my main beauty videos, and I was reading this, I was like, I don't want him to like accidentally see my nipples if I'm like moving around while I'm filming. So I had to put on these like bright orange nipple covers. Usually I'd wear like a cute bralette with this, but I'm just at home. By the way, it's from White Phillips Boutique. It's probably quite old. I can't remember when I got this. I just found it in my wardrobe and it had the tag on it still. Oh, I was gonna speed up the footage of me doing my avocado, but I've already got one open. I'm just gonna make some eggs on toast. This bread's the same bread I've been using for ages in my vlogs. Like I've been eating this one for years, Muhlenberg, the light grains, and I like sandwich bread. I don't like real thick bread usually. But this one doesn't make me feel sick. Sometimes I notice when I have certain carby dishes like bread and pasta and stuff, like if it's a real heavy like dense kind of bread or pasta, I can feel quite sick. But like when I was in Fiji, I had a pasta and it was like a really lightweight, like they were like the big shells, and it was very light, and it just had heaps of like grilled vegetables in it, and that was fine. So I think the pasta is like a combo of like when it's like real dense pasta mixed together with like a shit ton of cheese and everything, it just makes me so sick. So I miss El Capo so much, but it makes me feel so sick. I still will probably eat it sometimes and just suffer, but whatever. But yeah, as far as bread, like I've had 8 cafes and stuff and felt kind of sick after. Like another reason it was so difficult traveling was some like, what do I say, grains, legumes, I guess they're legumes, like, you know, chickpeas and lentils and stuff like that. Like sometimes I would eat stuff like that and feel sick, but then other times I wouldn't. So I don't know, like I do not know what is wrong with me. But we're getting, like, I'm obviously like starting to narrow down like what makes me feel sick and what doesn't. So for lunch most days I'll have eggs on toast, because it keeps me full for so long. Like obviously the protein and the good fats, and then some bread, like carbs and stuff, it keeps me full until dinner. And yeah, it just doesn't make me feel sick, and it's not too heavy as well. Like I don't feel all full and bloated afterwards. It's quite good. So that's what I'm having for lunch. I also had my favorite chicken nuggets. These ones, the fries meat-free chicken nuggets. What is the main ingredient? I think it's like, is it soy? Where does it say the ingredients? Vegetable protein including soy. Don't know if soy's making me sick or what, but I had some chicken nuggets one night. Not many of them either, and I felt really sore and bloated after that too. So I don't know if soy triggers me, but then soy milk's fine. So I don't know. Yeah, it's all very confusing, isn't it? But yeah, I just remember that's something else that made me feel really sick. So like some meat replacements that I've been eating, my chicken-free chicken's still fine, which is in here, the chicken-free chicken. Love that. Just, yeah, some of the soy stuff. Another thing that makes me feel so much better, I think I've talked about it briefly on my channel, but apple cider vinegar. This helps so much, like with my digestion, just with bloating. I don't even know, like it's just helped, and I don't find it as gross anymore. Like I can pretty much take it fine now that I'm used to it. I've almost gone through a whole bottle, and I've got 2 more in the cupboard, so I'll have the rest of this today. It's just quite like burny. Like when I swallow it, I literally just like chuck it down the back of my throat. So it burns a little bit, but it's fine. Like it doesn't taste bad. Just because I try to avoid touching my teeth, and then I'll eat and then I'll like go brush my teeth straight afterwards, obviously for my Invisalign, and also just to make sure that the acid's like off my teeth. There we have it, my friends, my first failed egg. It is now like 8 something. I'm so hungry. So we ordered pizza. And I got Hell's Pizza, and I got the like dairy-free cheese to try. Hopefully it's not garbage because I love cheese. If they ruin it, I'm gonna be, oh, can you hear me? Hopefully it's good.
Oh my God, look behind you, look, that bed. You're vlogging that bed. Are you serious?
That's how I wake up. I just haven't made it yet.
Shaaanxo's bed, are you shitting me? Look at that thing.
What?
Well, look at it.
It's fine.
It's like it's, no.
I know, I'm bad. I never make the bed when I wake up. Anyways, yeah, hopefully it's good. I hope. My makeup needs to be washed off. It's looking really crap at this stage.
This is a shit show. Help me.
You can wait. This is the pizza. I'll update you with how it is. We got some wedges. Corn. Have you guys ever tried the corn nuggets? They are bomb. It's good. Yum.